The story of the week. Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole in the face during practice. This has made shockwaves throughout the league.
Yes, it did.
And everyone has had their take. I more so, I mean, everyone's dissected the punch and the argument and Jordan's behavior prior and Draymond's apology since. I more so want to focus on the Warriors. So I'll cut to our resident Warriors fan. What does this mean for them long term, Bob?
Long term, I think it just means a lot of questions post game. I think it's going to be a story to try to distract them from what they're trying to do. And as soon as they can resolve it and get it figured out, whether it be after penalties are handed out and whatnot, maybe from the league or from the team themselves, I think long term it's just going to be one of those stories that we all kind of move on. I mean, Bobby Portis punched someone in the face.
Yeah,
during practice, and hey,
broke his nose.
broke his nose.
Yeah, or his jawbone or cheekbone or something like that. Yeah, I think it was a cheekbone.
Broke something.
Yeah,
see, look how easily we forget.
Well, yeah, but that's the big difference. Is Poole is fine. He played in the preseason game the other day. But I want to ask you, is this a sign of things to come for the Warriors? Do you think this spells trouble like it did in 19 with KD leaving? I mean, it was an argument in November with KD and Draymond, and now it's a fight in preseason with Draymond and Jordan Poole, and then KD left. Is this a sign of Jordan Poole says, nah, screw it, I'll go somewhere else and get the bag, or Draymond wants out, goes to LA? What do you think about the future of the team personnel-wise?
I think the biggest difference there between KD in this instance is that Jordan Poole was drafted by the Warriors. From day one, he bought into the Warrior way. It's have your role, play it really, really well, and you're probably going to win a championship. And so it's different with Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant kind of came into the territory. And again, Draymond drafted by the Warriors. It's very much so more of a territorial thing. And I think Draymond kind of felt like Jordan, listen, we can't speculate because we have no idea what was said.
Sure.
But it seemed to me more like Draymond wanted to keep Kevin Durant in check, whereas he wants to make sure Jordan knows that this is the way it is. This is what we expect for years to come. And it's just, it kind of seems like it's a Draymond way.
Justin.
Yeah, it depends on what the Warriors do. So if the Warriors, in my opinion, do the right thing and get rid of Draymond Green, because if you're Jordan Poole, I would already asked for a trade. Trade me now. If you're gonna let this man punch me in the face and publicly humiliate me, and what can I expect for years to come? Oh, Draymond Green punching me in the face at practice, great. I think that's the way to go. If I was Jordan Poole, that's how I would go. If I'm the Warriors, I go, we can't have this out there like that. That's ridiculous. This whole nonsense where everybody's like, who leaked the video? I don't care who leaked the video. My problem is you can't punch your coworkers in the face
That's
and
an
work.
L take. Everybody's been doing that. Sorry, not that. Everybody's been bringing it. Professional athletes a very, very different environment.
It's completely
different.
different.
It's only different if we don't see it. The problem is we saw it.
Right,
So
agreed.
now it's different.
Yeah.
So, and I'm sorry, but we have other workplace misconduct. Somebody's suspended for the entire season. So this other workplace misconduct is an actual assault. You have to take it seriously, or we're just joking out here. Ha ha ha! Like I don't understand.
What do you think the Warriors do?
Unfortunately, I think we're not going to know what the little suspension is and all that kind of nonsense, or we don't get to know. So I just think they're going to be like, okay, don't come around for a little bit, and then they're just going to move on, which is weird. So then, what's going to happen when he punches Jordan Poole in the face in the middle of a Christmas Day game?
I don't know. I don't know that this happens again, but it's possible. I guess Draymond. It's not the first time. Yeah, it's not the first time that Draymond's had an issue like that.
Might I also say?
Sure.
There was James Wiseman came out, Kevon Looney came out and said, "Well, this isn't the first time we've had incidents like this with Draymond. The other ones just didn't get out." So it's a pattern of history with Draymond.
Okay, so. Then I guess just more so personnel to you, Trey.
Yeah,
what do you think happens with the future of these guys?
So I don't think this is what I think happens in the future. I think Draymond ends up getting traded. I don't think that this is as big of a situation when you have testosterone, when you have men competing.
Yeah,
this happens a lot. It does suck that it got out to the public because you don't want that to happen. But this happens a lot more than what people hear about.
Yeah.
Jordan Poole came back, had a team high 25 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Didn't seem to affect him too much. He's coming back ready to ball. I think he's more the player that they need in their system right now. They could go ship Draymond to whoever I've heard that
Houston.
he wants to play in LA. I've heard Atlanta. I think
cares?
and
Who cares
this has been an ongoing problem.
Yeah.
Since 2020 when they lost the finals because he was out and wasn't able to play because he hit LeBron in the groin.
2016.
2016.
Right?
Sorry on my years, but and then ran KD out. Now they're going to start being like, dude,
It's enough.
they got Jordan Poole, they got Kuminga.
Yeah.
I think they end up trading him.
Yeah, Justin, I don't necessarily agree with the extremes that you go to sometimes with Draymond, that he's like completely done. I do think he's over the hill. His prime is done. I do think he is more valuable to the Warriors than he would be to any other team in the NBA. So for that reason, I would think that if he does get traded, which he will, he's going to go. I would assume it would be a team like a Lakers or not a front runner, but a team that needs a guy like that. And he's not going to produce for them the way he has for the Warriors, and be as important to them as he has the Warriors. Nope. He kind of cultivated some of the culture there in a good way and a bad way. If you want to win a championship, typically you have to have at least one crazy guy. If you want to be a dynasty, typically you have to have one crazy guy. He was that. I don't think he can be that on any other team.